Welcome to Papa's Workshop. Well, I hope that you're working on all of those Christmas decorations and the Christmas gifts. But today what I want to show you is how to make the Christmas ornaments in Easel using the combining feature. A lot of people struggle with being able to make the different ornaments or the wall hangings or door hangings using the combine feature. So today what I want to do is go into a detailed video and show you exactly how to do it. And we're going to do 4 different types of designs in literally just a matter of a few minutes so that you can really get a good understanding of this technique using the combining feature and a couple of the apps in the Easel software. So let's get started. In today's video, I want to be able to show you how to make this type of a project and using the combine feature to do it. And when you have a sign such as this, when you get ready to cut it out, you're going to come over here and select cut on the outside, and that's what you're going to have. You're going to be able to cut out this, and all of this is going to go away, and you're going to be left with just this outer ring and the word welcome. This has caused a lot of confusion for people, and it's been rather difficult for them to be able to do it. So today I want to be able to show you how to be able to use the combine feature to accomplish this, and I also want to make some Christmas ornaments and show you how to be able to set up a template to be able to do it. And the template is going to look like this. And you can save this template and then add whatever designs that you want in here to be able to cut out. So to get started, I'm going to open up a brand new workpiece, and I'm going to come up here to the Shapes menu, and we're going to select a circle. I'm just going to slide that right over here. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see it better, and I think that'll be good. Now what I want to be able to do is change the size of this, and we're going to start out and make a 4-inch diameter circle. So I'm going to come right over here. Currently it's set at 2 inches, so let's just go ahead and lock this. And then I'm going to type in the 4 inches. Now I have a 4-inch circle, and this is going to be the beginning part. Now here's where people get into trouble. They don't know how to be able to make this inner circle work, and it's actually real simple. We're going to come over to the Shapes menu again, and we're going to select another circle. Now that circle is sitting right there. You can't see it when it's inside of here. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and change the size of this one right now. And we're just going to go ahead and make this circle 3.5 inches. And we're going to change the cut all the way down to 0. There's going to be no cut on this circle. And I want to go ahead and fit that right inside of there. Now to be able to do this, let's highlight both of them, and I'm going to go ahead and center them, and that way this is perfectly centered now. So this is an even 1/4 inch spacing all the way around. Now you can make this space whatever you want. I just happen to like the 1/4 inch. So there is our basis for our Christmas ornament. Now we need to be able to have a means to be able to hang the ornament from the tree. Let's just go ahead and grab another Shapes menu. Again, we're going to pull the circle, and this time I'm going to change the size of it down to 0.75 of an inch. And again, this is something that you can make any size that you wish. That's just what I'm going to do. And while I'm here, I'm going to make the hole in the center. So let's go back to the Shapes menu one more time. And this time I'm going to lock this again, and I'm going to change and make the hole at 0.25 of an inch. And let's just go ahead and make this a hole. We're going to go ahead and change the cup depth to 0, and I'm going to slide that right up to there. Now, we need to get this centered, so I'm going to highlight both of them, and I'm going to center this, so that is now perfectly centered. So let's go ahead with both of them highlighted, bring it right over here, and position it right about there, and let's make sure that that's centered. That's looking good. So there's your basic ornament. Now these are all individual components right now. So with everything done, all I'm going to do is go ahead and highlight everything, come up here and I'm going to click Combined. Now this is 1. If I highlight it, it moves as 1. So this is the template. So you save this on a workpiece and you have it forever and ever. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and copy this and paste it over on a new workpiece, and now we can start designing. All I need to be able to do is come down here to this little drop down arrow and I can duplicate it. And now it's got a brand new workpiece. Now it's time to be able to start having fun. So let's go over to our library and let's type in Christmas designs and let's see what we get. All types of different things. So if we can scroll down, and I want to be able to pick out some items that I can make, and let's just say a Christmas tree for an example. And let's make that as a fill, and we'll zoom out for a moment. And there's our Christmas tree right over there. Let's bring that up into here. I'm going to set it right down here in the bottom. Then I'm going to expand the tree and make it taller. Go right up to there. I don't like this, so we'll make the tree a little bit wider. We'll touch it here. We'll do the same thing on the other side. That looks good. Now let's see here. I want to make this connect into that star because that was separate. We're going to go right to there. All right. So that is the Christmas tree. Had a little bit of white space there, so we're going to bring it down. So there's your Christmas tree. Now if you don't like the way that star looks, let's just delete that star and let's make our Christmas tree taller. Just like that. Make it a little bit wider. I don't want a little bit more of a grounding point on this side. So there we have just a couple of minutes and we have a Christmas tree ornament. Now this is now 2 pieces. We have the tree as 1 and we have the template as 1. So let's go ahead and combine this. Whoops. Hit the edit menu and hit combine. And now we have 1 ornament and that one's done. So now let's just go ahead and set that out of the way. And let's go back over to this one. And we're going to come up to the edit. We're going to copy. We're going to go over to our other workpiece where we're doing our designs. And we'll just hit edit again and paste. So we're now using our template. So now I showed you how you can use the Easel app library or the Pro Design library and make decorations. Now with the template set up here, let's go ahead and type in some names. So I can come up to the text menu, and I like to use some type of a script that's got a little bit of boldness to it. And let's see here, I've used this one before. So we're just going to go up here and use this one. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and type in a name. Now let's just say that person's name is, well, let's say Papa. All right, so there we have it. So now I'm going to take this and I can slide it right up into here. I can shrink this down, rotate it if I wish, spread this back out so it connects over here, and we'll reduce this down where it's right into there. And that would be the word Papa. Now we do have a problem right in here. So what I want to do is still highlight this, and I want to come up and we're going to explode this and break this down to the individual letters. That will be good. Let's import it. Let me go down here and grab it. So let's bring this up and let's take a look at this. I want to grab the P And I want to slide the P over so it joins into the A, just like that. Now, with this one, we're just going to go ahead and cut this out of the way. And let's take our brand new one. And we're going, whoops, you gotta grab it all. So I can hit the edit, unmove, that puts it right back. Now this time, let's grab the whole thing. And now, let's go ahead and slide it back up into place. So that looks pretty good. Now I want to go ahead and stretch this out. Bring it right over into there. That looks good. We'll combine everything now. Edit, combine. Now we have, that's what it's going to look like when it carves. So this is all one piece now. Okay, so this looks pretty good now. So let's just go ahead and highlight everything, and we're going to change this. And we're, instead of having this as a pocket, we're going to cut it on the outside. And there's your Christmas ornament. That is going to look pretty good. So that's going to go ahead and cut everything out in here. So if you look at this over here, the little circle is going to be dropping out so that you can see it. This all is going to drop out, as well as this. And these little pieces in here, of course, are going to go away. Now with the 1/16 of an inch bit, it's not going to pick up this. That's just too small. And this little piece in here is going to drop out, as well as this one. So that is actually going to look rather nice. So you can see just how quick you can make these Christmas ornaments, and it doesn't take long at all. So I'm going to take this one now. We're going to just slide it up and out of the way, and then we can do the same thing. So let's go back over here, and I want to do something totally different. Let's take, and we're going to type out the word Mary. There's Mary. Now let's come back and pick up a text again, and we're going to use the same one, and we're going to type out Christmas. So we're going to bring that over here, and we're going to type out Christmas. We got our caps lock in there. I don't want the cap locks on. There we go. So first thing I want to do, spread this out some. Let's get it over into here. We'll make that bigger. Something like that. Now that I have everything exactly the way I want it, I went ahead and combined it. So now when I highlight this, this is all one piece. The next thing that I want to do is just go over here to the apps menu again, and we're going to hit the offsetter. Now this time I want to go ahead and offset this about, let's say about a half an inch. And there we go. That's just a one time. We do want it to go that way, keep the original, and we'll just bring that in. So there we go. Now what I want to be able to do is take this, and I can now move this, and I can put that right into this spot where I want it, just like that. I want to set the depth of cut to the 0.05. I think that's going to look real good. Doesn't need to be that deep. I want to make sure that this outer line is cutting all the way through. So let's go ahead and extend that on down. Up, and one more thing. We've got tabs. I really don't want the tabs. Let's just take the tabs off. So there we have that. Now I need a way to be able to hang this ornament. So what I want to do is come back over to the Shapes menu, select the circle. With the circle, let's reduce this down, and I've shown you how to do that. I'm going to go ahead and lock it. I'm going to highlight the width and put in 0.25 and hit enter. And then we'll bring that all the way up here, and I think that should go right about there. I like that. Now I do want this to cut all the way through. So let's just bring that all the way down. There we go. So there is another ornament ready to be able to go. So now this ornament's done. I want to take this one and let's slide it up right up here. Now I want to do one more thing with this. Currently this is 9 inches long. That's way too big. So with this highlighted, all I'm going to do is just shrink this down and bring this down to a more manageable size. And I think if I bring this down, so that's about almost 5.8 inches. And I think that's going to look good. So that completes this ornament. I like that size better. Now at this point, we still have this one left over. Now let's work on this last one. Before we do that, I want to do one more thing to keep it consistent. We'll come back up to this, come over to the cuts menu, select this cutting on the outside, and there we go. That's the finished ornament. That way it'll cut out these little windows here and they will drop out. And I'm going to take this whole thing and we're just going to slide it up there. All right. So that is 3 different decorations that we can put onto the tree. And now we're going to do this last one. Now, if you want to be able to utilize this one, let's go ahead and make an oval around it. So I'm going to come back up here to my shapes menu. We're going to select the circle. And this time, I'm going to come up right up in here. And we're just going to make an oval. I don't know how big I need to have this yet, but we're going to need to come just about here. Let's cover this whole thing up. Something along that line. And then I'm going to come and make another one. So we're going to go ahead and copy, and we're going to paste this. So there's my second one. So now let's see what size this is. Let's keep this in proportion. So I'm going to lock this down. This is 9.380, and I'm going to unlock that. And I'm going to change this down a little bit more. I don't like that. So this is something else that you can do to be able to change the size of it to get it to look exactly like you want it. There we go. That'll work. I'm going to click this one, and let's see if we can get just that. I think we did, and I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to combine it. Let's see what we got. Yep, it's exactly what I wanted, and that's going to be right into there. So now then, let's go ahead and make this join together right into there. We're going to spread this out, make it longer, so that connects into this area, just like that. I think that's actually going to look good. We do need a way to be able to hang it, so let's go ahead and put our circle in here. I'm going to grab another circle, and we're going to bring this down. We can do it this way, or again, I'm going to lock this, bring it down to 0.75 of an inch, bring it right up into this area. And I think what I'm going to do, let's make this an oval also. Why not? I think that looks good. Now let's get our circle in there to be able to hang this. And I'll bring this back over here where you can see it. We'll lock this again. We'll make this at 0.25 of an inch. And I'm going to go ahead and change the cup down to 0 this time. And I'm going to go ahead and slide it over. And I'm just going to slide it right in there. So there's our next ornament. Very easy, where you can make the oval. So now I'm just going to highlight everything here, and I'm going to combine that together. Okay, and then from there, let's change the cut, and we'll do this one on the outside also. There we go. Now, I don't like the tab. For this one, I'm just going to go ahead and erase the tabs. And that looks good. So there you have 4 different ornaments that you can do in a matter of minutes and be ready to cut them out. Thank you for watching today. I hope that this has answered the questions that so many people have had regarding the combining feature in Easel. Now, if you like this video today, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification next to it so that you'll be notified on the different videos that I'm uploading. Because these are the type of projects that I want to be able to do to be able to show you exactly how to get the most out of the Easel software. Because this technique, using the combining along with the apps that we use in the Easel, opens up a whole world of different types of opportunities with the different projects that you can do. So again, thank you for watching. I hope that you learned something, and by all means, get out there in the shop and start making those Christmas decorations. You don't have a lot of time left. So until next time, I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the next video that I do, whatever that may be. Here's a little bonus feature for that last Merry Christmas that we didn't use. Go ahead and blow it up, make it much larger, and now you can make a sign. You can make a sign this way, or just select a cut on the outside again, and you can make a cutout and hang that in your home. So here's your bonus feature. Merry Christmas. You have 5 different decorations.